Hello everyone, this is CMDR Trium, starting another session of gaming this evening in the Elite Universe. Just give me a moment, we'll start the session in just a moment or two. Stand by. Okay, and we're back. Oh, avatar sticking out again. I hate it when that happens. Okay, what do we got here? Delta Flyer. Hello there. I don't know if you can. Oh, one of you cannot hear me. Commander Robless Harden. I don't know if you can hear me either. Receiving text, you can hear me fine. Okay. It's just been a while since we talked to one another, so I've seen you playing a lot in the same part of the galaxy that I'm in. I'm just wondering if you are all in wings. Well, I'm a member of one of your wings. Are you looking for wing partners right now? I don't know what you guys are flying even. Let's have a look here. I'm using voice because I got a VR headset incidentally. Just so you know what the score is. Nearest one of you. Oh, hang on. Back. Oh, I'm being paged by another player. I'll have to back out for now. I'll talk to you another time, hopefully. I'm going to send a friend request to you. Hopefully we get the chance to talk again at some point in the near future.
Whoa.
Hello.
That was quick.
What?
It was just a quick, accepting. It was just happened fast.
Oh, I was talking to some other people, so I've got, hang on here. For God's sake, hang on a second. I got people chatting me in text, and I've got you here. Hang on a second. Let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of these other guys. Delta Flyer, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm on the line right now with Soapy Knight. I'm just chatting with him right now. I'll catch you another time. I'm sorry. I didn't know where he was, but I'll get back in touch with you if that's okay. Thanks so much. We'll talk again soon. Okay, gotta drop wing, leave wing. Wing is gone. Okay. So. Now, so did you just get in?
Yeah, like seconds ago.
Oh, okay, because I just coincidentally logged in and I was talking to these guys deciding, because I didn't see you on, I didn't know, like it's 11 o'clock, so I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I decided to roll a joint and smoke one with my wife before I hopped on.
Yeah, well, I got a job offer today, I thought.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I accepted it, and then late in the day, like right before your office closed, I get this message saying, here, fill out this grid so you can apply for a government contract. And I'm like, well, I thought I was hired. So I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Like the way the recruiter has handled it, they've kind of left me in the lurch. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I've still got one other major interview next week. Like it's a second interview, second and final. So that one's for a full-time job. And what they don't know at the consulting company is that if I get that one, I'm taking it like over their offer. I hate this though. Like you apply for so many goddamn jobs and the offer, and then you have to make a decision. Which job do I take, right? And it seems like no matter what I do in life, whenever I'm presented with those options, like I always end up picking the wrong one. Whereas if I don't have a choice, it works out. Like, if that makes any sense. So I hate like being held accountable for decisions that blow up in my face afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you chose that job, so it's like, fuck off. I don't want to deal with it. I know it's my fault.
Well, know what you do then is,
but how can you? Okay,
whatever one you want, completely tank the other one.
Yeah. No, but like, how can you reasonably and rationally figure out these are the people you want to work with based on 2 conversations that might total an hour if you're lucky, and you're what, going to spend the next 2 to 5 years with these people?
And how? I got a question for you. Let's flip that around for a second. How, as an employer, can you decide is this person going to do good enough work for me over the next 2 to 5 years for me to actually hire them?
Well, the employer has a little bit easier task, I think, because number one, the employer's income isn't entirely based, like their ability to survive is not entirely based on which particular employee they hire, usually.
I know,
but not only that, not only
a lot of money by hiring the wrong one.
It can. It can, but only if you as the employer decide you're going to can the first one. Why? You're not going to fire one of your new employees. You're going to fire one of your new employees, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't have that authority.
Oh yeah, whatever. You're going to recommend one of them get the boot.
You know what? I was saying to my wife earlier, I'm like, these 2 people that I've been training.
Yeah.
You know, if I could put them into one person, they'd be one excellent person.
Yes.
One person is excellent on one part of the job and terrible on another part, where the other one is great on that one part, but terrible on the part that the other one's good at. It's
okay. Here's what you do. If you want a little bit of advice. You mind a little advice? Okay.
I'll go for it.
Which one learns the fastest and is willing to open their mind to learn from their deficiency how to correct it?
Okay, see, this is where the trouble comes in.
You're not going to know that right away. I know.
Oh, no, I know who that would be more so than the other one.
Okay.
But here's where the difficulty comes in. So, this is the job that I'm training them for is a cashier's job.
Right, yeah.
You're standing there. The one, she's great, she's fast.
Yeah.
She's picking things up real quick and doing good at it. But has a very timid personality.
Okay.
The other one, their personality is perfect for the job. They are great with the guests. They are remembering to do the upsell. They're doing all this. So the one who's the quicker learner, it don't matter because it's near impossible to teach what the other person has.
It's predictable in a way because more assertive personality, more confidence equals more self-confidence usually. Right?
Yeah.
They're gonna think, oh, I already know this shit, right? And they're gonna be less likely to learn. That person needs their mind pried open, and your challenge is to figure out, can you do that as their leader?
They've done their training period already. It's like in this line of work, you don't get a big training period. You get 4 days maximum, and then you're thrown into the shit.
So you
don't understand it. You better figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
fair enough.
But we're going to be keeping both of them because we need the people. Yeah. But I think overall, in the end, the one with the better personality probably will do better because it's going to be something you're going to have to pick up, or you're going to hate the job and you're going to probably leave.
The timid person might also be there for that reason, though, too. You have to consider that maybe she realizes she's timid, she doesn't want to be, and she's picked something specifically people-oriented to try to grow. Now maybe I'm reading, I could be reading too much into it. I don't think that young people are, as a general rule, young people
thinking like that.
They're not thinking this way, no. As a general rule, they just go with the flow, and they've been shaped by their environment, by the people that they know, and that's the end of it. Right?
You want to know what it is? They're both international students.
Okay.
So they've been going around to every store, every place they can, dropping off resumes. And if someone says I'll give you a job, they take it. They don't care what it is. They just need money to survive.
Okay.
So I don't think that's why this person took it, but that's something they could grow out of it, that they could get out of it as a bonus. I forget what this one was taking. Oh no, she won't be needing this in her future careers with what she's taken. She's doing she's got a master's in mathematics.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
So she'll probably she's got a very
analytical mind.
Yeah, she's got a future in the back room somewhere if she's going to stay with your company for any length of time. It'll be in bookkeeping or something.
Like there was something, I forget what it was exactly.
Incidentally, you know what? Someone like that, the problem with her is going to be keeping her engaged. She might just lose interest. Honestly, like tallying money up, like it's not hard. You know,
no.
like even
this is the fun I get from the job is the interacting with the people. It's not the job itself where like this is challenging me. No, I enjoy interacting with the people, joking around with them. That's what I get out of this.
I enjoy joking around with people, but it's at a certain level. And if you're not on my level, I tend to lose interest very quickly. And I've always been that way. So I haven't chosen jobs in customer relations. But if you put me in front of a boardroom of people looking down their noses at me to find out if my architecture is solid, I have no problem with that. I can stand up, and I have stood in front of people and delivered political speeches that changed minds. I can do that too.
Oh yeah.
But ask me to become personable and talk to anyone about any ditzy subject or things that are on television or the latest sports scores, which I don't follow really, except for a couple of sports.
Neither do I.
I follow my sport, triathlon, and I follow, a few other things, but I don't really, hockey. I'm Canadian, so I'm aware of it, and I know that to gain a certain amount of social acceptance, I have to pay some attention to it, but that's, it's the bare minimum.
Yes, I agree with you on that one.
I usually know who's in the Stanley Cup, and I pay attention in playoff season a little bit more than the rest of the year. But other than that, no, I'm not like my ex-girlfriend I dated for 6 years and nearly married. I'm so glad I didn't. Which sounds odd after a 6-year relationship, but she made some very jaded remarks about people's sexuality, which I took issue with, because she's like, well, they're not like half a man, are they? And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, we were talking about bisexual males in particular.
Yeah.
And she had one view for bisexual males and a different one for females. It's like, well, turn that around, or women who are bisexual. Well, no, that's different. No, it's not. Why would it be different? She's a creature.
It's the exact same thing.
But having said that, in what limited defense I can offer is she's also a creature of the 80s. And my study of history shows that, people that live in a certain era, as people, as human beings, we get a lot of our jaded prejudices and the way we look at the world from other people around us. There's just no getting around that. And it happens automatically without us knowing, It's probably some kind of survival instinct or skill or some pre-programmed
It's probably like a little bit of swarm mentality that we have or something.
I don't know, but somehow or other, that's how it works. And I just, some of it you can deal with, like my grandmother, and on the question of whether or not it was right to, like, detonate a nuclear weapon. My grandmother was the most kindest, wonderful human being I've ever met in my life, bar none. Mother Teresa could not, like, hold a candle to my grandmother where I'm concerned. Although Mother Teresa was kinder, obviously, to a much larger group of people. But in terms of me personally, there hasn't been another human being who's treated me better. Not my father, not my mother, not my grandfather, only my grandmother. Yeah. And she had the view, a controversial view, but not entirely without understanding, that it was okay for the government of the day to drop a bomb that killed 200,000 people in a flash of light and condemned, nearly 1 million others to various forms of cancer over the remaining few decades of their lives. And at the time, I thought, okay, well, that's okay. And then I've been back and forth on it a few times over the course of my life, because it is a controversial decision. And if it were to happen today, I can't imagine a scenario where we would ever have to use nuclear weapons on anyone, but if we did, there are a handful of circumstances where I would consider it, the last resort. Like, we have no choice. Basically, it's to drive fear into an enemy, and if you're at that point, things are really desperate. Things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. But at that point in the war, the Japanese were already largely defeated in the Pacific. The government wasn't talking. They weren't telling people what was going on. And the government just sort of unilaterally made the decision. But over 90% of the population agreed with them. Yeah. And you kind of wonder, well, why would humanity do that to itself? And somewhat they were products of a time of war, of war that threatened to take their freedoms hard fought away. Now, in the decades since then, we've been cheerfully throwing our liberties aside as if they didn't matter, and letting the government spy on us and doing all kinds of terrible things to us. And no one said boo about it.
Nope.
But for some reason, back in
tangling a cord.
I think it has to do with how it's done. But again, I wouldn't care to speculate too deeply. But it's because it's a domain of human psychology. But you have to excuse something. So in my girlfriend's case, I can excuse a certain amount of her views being the product of the 1980s. But on that score, I don't know.
Something about that just was.
Well, I know what it was. To be perfectly honest with you, and I don't want you to judge me too one way or the other. But during my period of growing up, the idea that you should sexually experiment with other members of your same sex was verboten. It would get you beaten up. It could get you killed. Okay. Those times, thank God, are long gone. But she was pressing an advocacy of them, and I had thoughts in my head about it. Sure, we all do, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I think that and when it comes to sex, my own attitude has become over the years that there really are no rules, within certain boundaries of age.
Yes, age is a boundary. Yeah.
Age is about the only boundary left, and of course consent. But consenting between consenting adults, if that's the domain of the conversation, there's very little.
Oh, I'm very open-minded. Like I do not judge anyone for their sexual preference. Like.
No, but you don't necessarily.
My wife and I's best friends. They're a gay couple. Like. They are two girls who got married, and we're accepting of it. Of course, we've even went as far as helping them get pregnant so that they could have their own kids.
Oh, that's very forward thinking.
I am very okay with anyone's sexual preference. If they make you happy, I don't care.
No, it was as long as everyone. As long as
you're gay,
if you want to have an orgy,
if you want to have gay, I don't care.
If you want to have an orgy, go right ahead. I mean, even that's controversial still, right? Like, go right ahead. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily the product of something I want to do, but but that's one
just
domain.
Because I don't want to do it doesn't mean, hey,
that's
whatever makes you happy.
Right, and I
enjoy playing video games. That's why I play video games.
And that shouldn't be the arbiter of what's acceptable. You know, what I like. And in the 70s, there were more rules about it than there are now. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the 70s, and this was a period when that wasn't accepted, and that, you know, any thoughts that I had along those lines, and people would make fun of you, and you'd feel insecure, and it was terrible and awful. And what these people think now, I'm sure they have all changed their minds, as they should have. But you know, what did they really think?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them, they were pretty dark thoughts back in those days, and what if they could be believed as to what they were saying and doing in some cases.
Yeah.
And to hear my, you know, girlfriend that I was thinking about marrying about talking that way, no, I just can't.
Yeah, like.
Sorry, you know, welcome to the 21st century. You're not gonna be holding on to these views. And she, you know, up until that point, I thought she was one of the more loving people I'd encountered, you know, just as a perfect stranger.
Yeah.
And her brother warned me that her brother was is quite a character. Both of her brothers are. But he warned me that, look, she's going to have some views that you're going to have a problem with. Like, she has notions of propriety that she doesn't compromise on.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I don't need you to. I need you to, like, join me in the notion of propriety as being especially where drugs were concerned. She used to lecture me all the time about drug use, right? To be fair, I was experimenting, and she didn't start dating me during my experimenting phase. So she saw me starting to use drugs to see what they were like, and she didn't like what she saw. But she was willing to make my life utter hell because of it, and try to change me back, but that also wasn't acceptable. So, I mean, these are the reasons that I kind of
broke
that off after 6 years, which I'm glad that we didn't get married as quickly as some couples do, because I wouldn't have been sure. And she was, and to be honest with you, I didn't start dating her till I was 22. She was like the first serious girlfriend I'd ever had. I think I'd maybe kissed a girl or whatever, but I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, so was I. Like, I call her my wife. We're not married, and we lived together for probably about 6 years now.
Weddings
We've been
expensive.
together for almost. No, we've probably lived together for like 9 years now. What am I talking about? We've almost been together 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably stable at this point. You probably know each other really well, and it'll probably go on and on forever.
But she was my first serious girlfriend. Like, I think my longest relationship before that was like 6 months, maybe. It was like one of those high school relationships.
Yeah, I didn't have the benefit of a high school relationship, partly because I went to a Mennonite school. It would have been looked down on by certain parties, but I did try. I mean, I definitely did, take an interest in other girls.
Well, yeah. Well, it took me until grade 12 before I got my first date with a girl in high school, so, like, I wasn't no early bloomer either.
No. I think if I'd been if I was in high school now, I might even try with guys, like, just to see. But and who knows how that, like, your sexual development is
so much that's like so much more accepted now. Like,
well, a lot of guys,
even in my day, like,
bisexuality is a lot more common than people. I mean, we now know this because we can look at our children and they're like, they're experimenting, right? So. And they're doing different things than was done before, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. For me, like I said, for something to be bad, you have to have a moral argument, and you have to demonstrate according to my moral code that is something's wrong, that there's an evil being committed somewhere.
Yeah.
Before I'll even start entertaining the idea that, I mean, I may have my own preferences, like I said before, so I'll get squeamish just like the next person. But in terms of judging it wrong, or the subject of law or illegal, or we ought to do something about it, or God says it isn't a good idea. Before I'm willing to go there, I'm afraid you're going to have to demonstrate first, since I think of God and the moral rights being in identity with one another. You're going to have to first prove to me that there's a moral transgression being conducted, and with sex it's very difficult to do because there are no rules, and so it's just completely up to...
The only moral indiscretions would be, of course, what we talked about earlier, consent and age.
Consent and age, yeah.
Because that's showing bad morals at that point, if you
although some of the well, sometimes, although I will say this, when I was in my late 20s, I had a dalliance with a young person.
Yeah.
That was 18. And
see, there's nothing wrong with that, though.
Well, they weren't 12, but I mean, at the same time, the person I've been in bed with, the youngest in my adult life, was, I believe, we found out only after the fact, she was 15.
Yes. In my adult life, it probably would be about the same, but I was just turned 18, and we had been dating before that, and had done it before that, so...
Yeah, this wasn't really done it or anything like that. I was just kind of like, the second time for the second round, I just started laughing and I couldn't go through with it. Like, I was obviously high at the time, and not that that's an excuse, but I just found the whole idea so ridiculous and outrageous and hilarious that I just couldn't go through with it. And he got all, this male who's in question got all offended, and I was just like, look, there's nothing to get offended about here. It's just hilarious. Like, I can't do this. And there's just as simple as that. It's just crazy. So anyway, there you go. No, that's my age limited discretion. But also, it wasn't illegal at the time because the law said you had to be 14 in Canada.
And that was the exact same thing for me too.
Yeah. Now
it's 16.
Now it's I thought it was 18 for people my age.
Oh, is it up to 18?
It's up to 18. I think that's wrong. I think that's too old for several reasons. One, all that ends up happening is that younger people just start lying. They're going to go through with it, and they can be very, very aggressive, both guys and girls. They can be plenty aggressive. They'll lie. They'll do whatever they have to get you into the sack. And you as the adult, you're expected to know better somehow in the United States.
You're expected to read a mind.
Yeah, and
or ask for ID.
It just doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You are actually, the law requires right now that you ask for ID. Like, here, fill out this questionnaire, and you can, and then we can. But I mean, I don't feel that I did anything wrong. There was no permanent or lasting harm done. These people, I still talk to one of them, the male in question I talk to still. He's like, he's living the vida loca in Los Angeles and is very successful in software development himself. And, I don't think he's any worse for wear. Not obviously, and I'm sure if he were, I would have heard from him. He's just that kind of person.
Oh, yeah.
So, whatever. But... It was at a different time, and I know my girlfriend. I didn't cheat on my girlfriend. That was the other thing. As much as I was experimenting during that period, none of this happened while we were still going out. I kept my covenants. Didn't break my word. So, in that note, let's move on here back into the world of fantasy.
All right. Well, where are you?
I don't know.
I need to find
you. It says Pinto Enterprise in front of me, which means I'm in a starport. The starport is in the wall.
Wolf 504.
Wolf 504 system, yes. And I'm jumping to Wall, but I'm jumping right now to Walmiri to finish a mission.
To where?
To the Walmiri system. WAL.
Where is that?
It's near 504. It's really close.
Let me get to 504 first.
Well, here, you know how we solved this little problem?
We join a wing again. And there's the Walmiri system. I'm gonna lock it anyways. I'm already locked on it, but...
There we go. There.
Boom. It wasn't as quick as yesterday, but it was still quick.
It's still fairly quick, yeah.
Why would I double tap to drop out? I want you to... What the fuck's going on? I can't fly to the Walmiri system. Frameshift drive, please charge.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know. When I go to do it...
You don't need a permit.
It was weird. I was, like, locked onto it, but I wasn't. I went to go look at my, left menu. I don't know. What is it called?
Well, by the way...
To the left.
By the way...
But,
just a side note, I've got a bunch of equipment at my, at the base in the HR 5183 system that I can sell to raise money if I run into problems with my ship again.
I've done this before, yes.
So, for some reason I was like, no, I can't sell absolutely anything, and I've got like a whole freaking locker full of like goodies that I can sell to raise money for a ship if I need one.
Yeah.
So why I didn't think of that before, to just, instead of just running around in a dolphin and earning all that money back. It only took one night, but still. Like, I got 10 million credits in one night. I think I did pretty good by myself, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still chilling around that 9.1 mark. I was like down to 200. No, actually, I was down to 1,000 because I was in debt.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I had an 800,000 credit loan, actually.
See, I don't know. You're only supposed to be given up to 1 million, and then they stop giving you money.
No, my loan limit was 2.5 million.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I have to pay my internet bill. I might get cut off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta do the same. Wait, what's the... I got till the 13th.
That means we all have... Are you with Bell?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
But they're
I'll
fast.
Go Bell again.
I know,
so
but
is Rogers.
No, actually, technically, that can't possibly be true.
Maybe not in your area.
Well, no, I mean, cable modem architecture is shared, and the DSL tech, which has now been stabilized, thank God, is singular use from a central point, but it's not shared.
What about the fiber?
The fiber does in cable infrastructure doesn't go to your door. Fiber comes into your neighborhood, and then you're on a loop with about 600 other people. Whereas with Bell, you're getting tantamount to fiber right to your door. That's all yours.
Well,
so that's.
I'm just gonna say one other thing. I'm not with Rogers either.
I know, but Rogers is like the biggest. I mean, the only thing I use Rogers for is tablet internet on my Apple, because they offer.
You don't even use them for cell phone?
Do you use them for cell phone? Because they're the same company as Fido, and I ran up my bill on Fido, and then they wouldn't agree to a payment plan to sort that out. So I just switched to Rogers, and it was exactly the same as it was before, except it was a different company name.
Yeah.
Now I could go back to Bell again and play, like do the runaround, but I'm sick and tired of, like, I usually pay my bills. The only time I don't is when there's no money, but I still, like, you need a phone in order to earn money to pay the bill, so.
Anacondas are big, right?
Oh yes, I was attacked by one today.
So I shouldn't try to attack this wanted anaconda with a deadly rating.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's a great idea.
It's a 287,000 credit bounty.
And you won't live to see a penny.
No, I won't.
Not whatever you're flying. If I can't do it in a Python, you certainly won't be doing it whatever you're flying. So.
I'm flying a chieftain.
Oh what? No, you aren't. I don't think so. Not here, not yet. Not for another 2 weeks.
Oh man.
At least we're down to 2 weeks now.
Yeah. Well, they said by the end of February.
By the way,
what Allied Police Force? Yeah.
Are you? Did you get a crap load of snow where you are today? Or did it miss?
Yes, in the morning we did.
Yeah. Well, it's still snowing here. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's pissing me off. And my transportation is snowed in, but it won't be next week when I have my big interview. So I have to go buy. I have to go buy like some new skivvies to like impress them in. I want to get like a new shirt and a new. I don't know. I don't like suit jackets.
I love suit jackets. I don't feel more classy than I do in a fucking suit jacket.
I don't mind. I don't mind them if I'm like not overweight. But right now I'm overweight. But now that I am overweight, I'm thinking maybe I should.
I'm overweight now, but still, you get a nicely fitted suit with the suit jacket. You got the tie done up, and you got that suit jacket. Like, oh, it just looks so good with that tie. Love it.
I want the vest. The vest I can get, but.
Oh, the vest isn't bad either. Yeah.
I like
you could do the vest.
It just looks to me like the vest. If you just wear the vest, the white shirt, and the tie, that you're like all business-like, right? It's all corporate.
You know what you could top it off with though? A blazer. An open blazer. So you're still seeing the vest, but you got that classy jacket on.
But the jacket is hot. It makes me always feel like you're usually made of cotton.
But the advantage of a blazer is it's easily taken off and easily just set on the back of a chair if need be.
I suppose.
Because it's not buttoned. It's already undone. All you gotta do is slide it off.
Okay, we're in the Wall-Mary system momentarily here.
And we're talking about fucking
fashions,
jackets,
men's fashions.
Yeah. Why am I being interdicted?
Because you're wearing. I don't know.
I'm gonna submit. I want to see what you are. Tell me your woes there, bro. Who are you?
That's okay. I'm gonna look like an underwear model.
Diamondback Explorer.
I'm gonna look like an underwear model by summertime, so it won't matter. I'll just wear one of my old blazers.
I'm not going to. Because I don't care to get in shape. Like,
you're past that point, are you?
I have a wife and kids, and I don't really think I'm in that much of a need of Beachbody.
No, it's not. It's not a need for Beachbody. It's just I just miss triathlon. Like I just love doing it.
Oh yeah, you're an athletic person. I'm not.
Well,
what
no,
I
it's
did
not.
was
It's not that.
I did like baseball and hockey when I was a kid, and I would love. Oh shit! Hey, hold on. I'd love to be able to go out and do that again.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I just never do. I don't know why. I always just like.
You can just join. Just join a one of your community
beer
clubs.
league. Yeah, like that's. But I never fucking do. I don't know why.
Well, first of all, it can't be a New Year's resolution, whatever it is, because there's too many. There's too many of those damn people. Like I see them on the treadmills in the gym, and then they disappear by like May, and you never see them again.
You know what? I didn't do a New Year's resolution this year, and my New Year's resolution last year.
I'm under attack.
I see that you changed.
Yeah.
But my New Year's resolution last year was very odd one in comparison to what people would normally do as
Sorry,
resolution.
I gotta interdict you here with the game talk. So, are you coming to fight this thing, or? No?
I just jumped out of the system.
Okay, I'm gonna just fight him by myself. See who the hell this is.
The guy that I was
I accidentally evaded him somehow.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened because I slowed down to 0 and
I slowed down to 0 and looked the other way, away from the thing.
Well, Mary 7, Huxley Landing. Okay, so what we're doing here is, and you can still come, is we are landing with our SRVs.
Okay.
And we're going to attack the base that has sentry skimmers on it. And I made sure this time that the what's going on.
Well, let me just I'm interdicting the guy who interdicted me and then ran away when I started kicking his ass.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll do that because this guy thinks he can interdict me, toggle tough, cargo scan me, and then run away when I'm gonna fucking hurt him? No.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, and you're gonna enjoy your death.
You cannot get away with it. Weapons fire detected. Threat level 1. Computer. Close on threat level 1. Since we have time to burn in a rare moment. 14,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers, and closing. 8,000 kilometers.
Eat my missiles, bitch! Your burst laser broke.
1,000
I broke his burst laser.
Kilometers in 3, 2, 1, and here we are.
What?
Okay, what do we got here?
That.
We have a Type 9 Heavy. He is novice, and what the hell is his problem? Clean.
I didn't get a bounty for this guy. He was wanted.
Wanted. There are four targets are wanted. We have an Eagle, a Novice.
Ooh.
Holy shit, there's 4 of them.
Can I target your target by pushing a button?
Hang on. No, I'm under attack. Hang on. I'm just gonna, like, run away here briefly.
Alright, well, I'm jumping back into the Walmari system, or Walmiri.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on my device, my beacon right away. Just give me a second here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably do that as well.
I have to have this beacon thing running. You're gonna just... I have to scare them away by pointing at them first. Okay. Okay. Options. Enable wing beacon. Engage wing nav lock. Okay, you're ready.
No, it's not that.
You're set up.
How do I do this again? How do I set it up?
Go to comms. Go to comms. Go to comms. It says enable wing beacon.
Comms, yeah.
The first tab over. Shit, they're running away.
First tab over. Oh yeah, that's right. Enable wing beacon. I got it now.
Yeah, and they're running away.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm on the other side of them, so they're gonna run into me. What's their name?
They're gone, whoever they are. Shit.
The executioner. Oh no.
They're gone. No. The other ones are peaceful.
Wait. What about this guy?
They're all peaceful.
I'm just gonna get the scans in so I don't see them as contacts just by their ship name type.
Yeah, these are League Trapper, League of Walmiri flag. Okay.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna check out this. I find a lot of Diamondback Explorers are wanted. Oh, that one's not.
Okay, do you have a plus? How come there's no plus by your name?
A plus by my name? What do you mean?
There's no plus in your wingman symbol. I just got
No, I'm a hexagon.
Yeah, you have the hexagon.
You're the plus.
Why? We should both
because you invited me to a wing, so I must have thrown my invite out a little quicker last time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, yeah, so you're the plus because you made the wing, and...
So I'm wing leader. Wing commander!
Oh, you... Wait.
Hang on. Engaging engines.
Are you parked somewhere?
No, I'm engaged in a kind of combat zone.
Oh, okay, well, I can tap that.
Okay. So now we're headed for
wait, there you are.
Walmiri 7A.
7A, that's...
Huxley landing on the surface.
Low security lock destination.
Someone else is attacking. Stand by.
Alright.
Are you close enough to get?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh. Is this Anaconda? Is that what's doing you?
I don't frickin' know.
Alright, I got your, wing signal. I should be able to drop out.
Hang on. Hang on. No. I almost collided with the ground there somehow.
I see. Yeah, he's not on you anymore.
No, because he pushed me into the planet's gravity well.
Yeah, he was a deadly rated Anaconda.
I'm glad I didn't fight him, man. There's one guy who's after me who's like a shithead, and he's coming after me all the time.
A real player?
No, an NPC.
Oh, okay, I was like...
Oh, fuck off! God damn it. Engage engines. All in its blank.
Are we doing something at Huxley here?
Yes, I'm trying to get there.
Okay. Alright. I'm just making sure we're still Huxleying it up.
I haven't changed our target yet, so yeah, we're still going to Huxley.
Okay. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, you can put the target on?
Well, I'm trying to, but it's not working out.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, my target is set to Huxley.
Yeah, I can see you. You are a very, very bright light right now. I'm going to screenshot it because it's so hilariously awesome.
122, 121, and falling. Okay.
Like, you don't have any rear view mirrors or anything, do you?
No, I'm a little preoccupied at the moment trying to get to this base.
I was gonna say, just look behind you because, like, you see how close
I'm
I was.
preoccupied.
Oh, I know.
Okay. And now, there is a threat. The base is friendly. Why is the base...
What do you have to do here?
I don't know. Hang on, I have to land first. That's one thing I know I have to do. There's a Federal Navy ship in the vicinity, which you're gonna have to sucker away or something. because it's going to start shooting at us if we don't sucker it away somehow. The other thing we can do is we can dismiss our ships, which I'm thinking might be the wiser course since this is Federal Navy guarded. Why are these people guarded by a Federal Navy ship? They aren't even aligned with the Federal Navy. Federal Navy guard is rated as deadly.
Oh yeah, I see him there.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's you. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm like right beside you. We're flying perfect formation.
Okay. Landing. Stand by.
Landing gear deployed.
This facility is a Class 3 facility. It is way too...
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
hang on. We entered a trespass zone, so I'm going to back away.
Okay, I haven't entered it yet, so...
Trespass zone cleared, and we're still going to land. And our potential hostile threats approaching from directly ahead.
Unstable terrain.
Okay, they're landed. Let's see what these other guys do here.
Oh yeah, you can see my cool... I get to see my cool ship. Skin.
Okay.
I haven't been able to see it yet. This is exciting.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, deploy. Deploying. And then we'll have a look at the mission again and see what we're supposed to do. I think it's attack the sentry skimmers, which is going to be a bit of a problem. What have you done here? Oh, you've landed right next to me in your big ugly ship. Holy shit.
It's the Raider ship.
Oh, now you sound different, like you're communicating on the radio.
Yeah, you sound a little more like...
That's hilarious. Look at this big spiky ship you have. It's all pointy in places.
I know. You should see the back. I love the rudders. The rudders are badass.
We'll have a look over here. Notice my chrome outfitting?
Yes. Look at those rudders. They're just like slabs of sheet metal. It looks so like... I don't know, Mad Max. It reminds me of Mad Max.
It's
That's
like,
what it is.
and your homeworld obviously endured a nuclear war.
Yeah, it's like Fallout. Yeah, that's a good one. It's Fallout ship.
It's the Fallout ship, yeah.
Oh, I should have named it that. Fallout ship. I'm gonna go on top of it.
Here, let's turn on the external lights to full beam.
What? How do you do this? Where is this option?
Hey, what's this little... You have like a little cabin back here that...
Where? Oh. Did I just hit you? No, that's a rock.
Yeah. Oh. I'm too close to your ship, so it shut off my thruster. Hang on. Can I board your ship and steal it? I don't think it lets you
Remember,
do that.
that means you would be giving me your Python.
Yeah, no, it doesn't let you do that. Okay, so we're going to go over here now. Hang on. Let's have a look at our mission. It is our job the Walmiri Purple Universal Dev. And we have to kill 6 skimmers here somehow without pissing off the Federation. who I'm still technically allied with, and who I do not wish to piss off at this point.
Let's just do donuts instead.
No, because I'm now 40% on my way to being an ensign, so I don't want to piss them off. Since being an ensign gives me access to the maximum federal assault craft, if I wish it. Although right now I'm looking at that Type 10 Heavy that I think might be a better investment. But
oh, I just hit a rock.
it's 129 million credits for a Type 10 Heavy.
Yeah.
It's already
a couple places you can buy it too.
It's already 80 million just to get a Type 9 Heavy. And that's more than the Python. The Python brand new is only 60 million. But it's useless at 60 million, but that's what it's worth. Okay, hang on here. Defense turret target. Well, I'm not allied with these people, so technically I should be allowed to kill them, but if we attack this place...
Well, we're probably gonna get a bounty.
We're gonna get a bounty, and...
How come I can't target that?
Hang on, let's see if we can even get skimmers here, because it's entirely possible we can't.
I can't target that thing. That's weird.
There's defense turrets and a sentry skimmer. And here's another sentry skimmer. It's a mission target, and we need 6 of them. And how the hell do I get 6 of them with that ship? Oh, hang on, there's a ship overhead. Type 7 transporter, warning.
Yeah. Pressed the wrong button. I shot one little repeater.
It's a defense craft.
A Type 7 defense?
Well, it's a weapons platform for the, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this mission. How much is this mission worth? Purple is worth 2.1 million credits.
I just ship scanned it from my SRV.
Yeah, well, you're allowed to do
like
that.
I data scanned it. Oops, I almost shot it that time. And there's another craft over here. Oh, that's yours, isn't it?
That's an adder.
I shoot the adder.
And there is the Federation ship. Which is a Viper Mark IV. It is aligned with the Federal Navy. $2.1 million. You know what? I think we should come back later when there's no federal ship around.
Unless they have hired the Federation to...
Well, I want to know more. I need to know more about this group before I go pissing them off. So there's still one other. We can go attack sentry skimmers in a neighboring system anyway. The FedMix system has one planet with no guard ship, and I have to
That's
kill.
where I logged in at.
I know. We're just gonna go back there. It's close.
Yeah, that's not far at all. It's like one jump for me.
It's probably one jump for me as well, so... We'll just get back into our ship and go piss them off, because I've already pissed them off. And I already have a 4,000 credit bounty there.
I'm on your ship! I'm on your ship! I'm falling off your ship! I'm falling off your ship!
I know, that's hilarious. Aha!
Are you shooting at me?
No. Bye.
I'm going to scan you. Oh wait, I can't shoot at you from here because
it won't let you target me for some reason. Oh, my ship
I
is
got
under.
damaged. Oh, I'm shooting your ship.
Yeah, because I'm underneath the ship. It won't. My ship shields are covering me.
Tell me if like I've done anything to your ship shields when you get back in it.
I don't know if. Hang on. How the hell do I get back in this thing? Boarding ship.
Oh, yeah. There you go. No, I think I'm actually targeting your ship. That's why, because it's like definitely aiming right at the center of your ship. Now, is this causing any shield damage?
Well, some, but it's...
Barely, yeah, I can actually see it now.
It's not doing very much, and I could just leave, and that would be the end
Yeah.
of that. Or I could...
There. That was like a full charge from my thing, so it's recharged.
Well,
I mean, it could be assisting. It could assist in a fight if you were able to coax an enemy close to the ground and someone surprise attacks with
I think you did more damage by jumping on it because it's listed now at 99%.
Really?
Yeah, which means
I want to try that again then.
Well, you can, but you'll be jumping onto a ship that's taking off.
Oh, wait, don't take off yet. Let me get on it first. This is for science.
All that happens is you just slide off.
Really?
Yeah. You won't be able to stay.
That's not fun.
You won't be able to stay on. Okay, are you there?
Oh, so close.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just sit here and wait for you to...
Yeah. You just knocked me over.
I knocked you over with my afterburners.
No, it was because I was like stuck on a landing gear.
Oh, are you inside my landing gear now? Dangling out from underneath my ship.
It flipped me over, remember? See the boarding point. I'm at the boarding point. Board my fucking ship. God damn it.
Okay, so now we'll pick a different place.
Stand clear. Loading rail.
It says we're carrying illicit cargo.
Woohoo!
I'm not really
Got
carrying...
some hooch on board?
I'm not carrying anything illicit. Yeah, but then it disappears after, so I don't know. Oh, you're probably carrying illicit cargo. Now it's blaming me for your contraband.
No, I'm in my attack ship. It don't carry nothing. I don't have illicit cargo tag.
We can go also to the Cabrew system. Oh, sorry, the Wolf 504 system.
Oh, this is... Tell me how cool this is when it happens.
What?
If it does anything. Did I just go zooming by you? Or did
No.
you already jump?
I'm still here. I'm just flying through the sky looking at...
Oh. I purposely lined up right with you when I frame shifted to jump
Oh, there you go. You just jumped.
Wow.
Where are you going?
See how...
Where did you go?
I'm just cruising around the system that we're in. I'm just in frame shift.
Oh, well, we're going to Fednik next because it's by far the closest system to where we need to go. So.
Alright. I'll log it. Hey, I got a mission there.
we could go to Cabrew.
I have a mission at Fedwick, so let's go there so I can turn it in because I'm probably done it.
If not, I can help you with it, I guess. So we'll just do that. Except my my target for my mission is on planet 10.
Planet 10, alright. What a creative name that system has come up with for its planet.
Specifically, its planet, its moon 10D, celestial body 10, Fednik 10D.
Oh man.
And it's on the planet surface. It's called Cabral Observatory. We are locked on target for course maneuver, and
I gotta kill some Fedmic Mafia still. There's a couple of them that I have to kill, so.
Oh, alright, well.
It's not too difficult. They're like the easiest group I've ever fought. They all fly like
I'm wanted.
Shielded eagles.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wanted in this system, and it's gonna be like, well, I'm wanted by one of the factions. It's funny, the wanted light, when I jump into the system, it'll be on initially, but if I go to like a base where I'm not wanted, it shuts the wanted flag off, and then it goes on again if I'm like, so whatever. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh, Lion Enforcer? Why am I getting all these motherfuckers I don't need? It's all like friends of mine, pretty much.
Okay, so we're in formation. Where are you going?
I'm just scanning people.
Well, go to Cabral Observatory.
That's on
Planet 10.
10D.
10D, yeah.
Cabral, you said?
Yeah, the Cabral Observatory.
Alright, I got locked.
It is a large subspace observatory.
This is gonna be it, isn't it? Thought I found one of my targets. He was a master rank and a hauler, so I was like, this seems like one of my mafia members.
I'm not wanted yet. It says...
That's good.
It says, you're not wanted yet. So I'm
Serious security. This is him. This is one of the guys. I need to take him out.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going too fast.
That's a problem. Here, I'll help you.
I got him. I got it now. He is... Oh no, this isn't who I originally thought it was, but...
He's wanted at any rate, so...
He's wanted and he's an enemy. I mean, I thought he was a mission target, but no, he's an enemy. He's part of Lee. Young Rui.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
How unfortunate for him. Have you interdicted him yet?
Yeah, I'm interdicting him. I'm in
the
process of it. I'm almost doing it. And...
There we go. Where are you?
I see you, but I don't know.
Have you got your beacon turned on? Like, am I...
Yeah.
Okay, do you have
Remember, you told me where to do it.
Do you have your nav lock turned on?
My nav what?
Your nav lock. You have to have both of them turned on.
Okay. Well, let me check in a sec. This guy started attacking me. He's an angry ass.
Oh wait, never mind.
What, did you find my wake?
Yeah, it says in range, Commander Soapy Knight.
There we go.
And there we go.
This guy's boned now.
And he got ya.
Ooh.
He's attacking.
He's like... We got the same build as me, pretty much. I'm targeting individual systems. He's got secret missile racks as well. So I'm trying to shoot those out. Oh, yeah.
I'm letting him have it. Sorry, he's done.
Yeah, he's toast. Oh, we got someone jumping in.
Uh-huh.
Who do we have jumping? Oh, whoa, you're under attack.
Whoa! Someone's after me here. Who we got? Oh, it's the Anaconda, but he's under attack from police ship, so let's have him.
Haha, this could be some good money.
This could be some very good money.
Oh, what has he got that I don't want him to use? Well, I'm targeting his pulse lasers that are... Oh, he's after me! Jesus!
Yeah, get away from him.
Yeah, I am. Oh. He's still...
He's about to lose his shield.
Yeah. I lost mine a while ago. Putting everything to shield restore. He just... I think he jumped.
Oh no, he's still here.
Alright, his shields are down, so I'm...
he's had it. He's
firing missiles. Yeah.
He's at 18%.
And 12 and 9, and here comes my missiles. Oh yeah.
He's done. Bye, asshole.
For good luck.
524,530 credits.
Let's go to a station right now.
It's time to party.
Robert's Park, here we come. Holy shit. Oh man.
Oh, that was a good one.
That made it all worth it.
Yep.
I need to repair my... I only went down to 81%. That's not even bad.
I've lost... Hang on. I've lost my controller or something here again. Hang on. Okay. And where are you going?
I'm going to Robert's Port. It's in the system, just so I can repair and turn in the bounty, because that's the kind of bounty you don't want to die holding on to.
No.
And, like, he almost broke my glass, so I'm very close to needing life support, so...
You almost broke my glass.
I'm getting out of here. Like, oh, the glass is cracked. Oh my...
I know what you mean. It's just the way you said it was funny. He broke my glass.
He broke my glass, and now I have nothing to drink from.
How much is your? How much time do you get on life support? Not that you want to use it if you don't have to. But...
I don't think I get much, because I go with D because it's the lightest.
Yeah, I wonder if I shouldn't get a repair drone so I can help you out in such situations. I can take my prospector drone offline.
How often are we going to be, like, fighting anacondas with the police force?
Not very often, I don't think. It doesn't come up that much. Mind you, that is by far and away the largest bounty I've ever got.
Yeah, me too. Like, bar none. Like, that's gonna put me probably pretty dang close to the 10 million mark now.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, shit. I'm under attack yet again.
Oh, man. Are you gonna be able to escape it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because I can target the person who's interdicting me. And it's another anaconda.
Is it?
Yes.
What the hell? Fucking... it's one of my missions is... There was two
wanted.
yeah, there were two guys that were hostile, and we just killed one of them, but the other one is this Michael fucker who just tried to interdict me, and consequently, but now
he did not succeed.
Yeah, he'll never succeed. He does not have a high enough class yet. He'd need to have any hope. He'd need a Corvette, like pimped out Corvette, and he hasn't got one, so it's not an issue.
Or he could get a little red Corvette.
Yeah, well, you need a big ass red Corvette with lots of bristling with weapons in order to have any hope in hell.
What, isn't that like a Prince song though? Little red Corvette.
I don't know. He needs to have also thrusters capable of catching me at 418 meters per second, and I don't know that there's too many anacondas out there that are so configured.
Wait, you know what? There is a engineering
facility.
It's an engineering, I don't know. I don't want to say bug, but an exploit where you can get, by doing certain engineering methods, you can get an unlimited boost anaconda where you can be boosting constantly and not run out of energy.
Oh, that's horseshit.
Yeah. But that's probably going to get fixed with this new update.
That means that it will likely be fixed before I get an anaconda, since I won't have an anaconda by the end of the month, I don't think.
Oh, and you probably would have to do a lot of engineering for it as well. It's not like an easy thing to get.
No, probably not. It doesn't just happen.
But people who have put the time into engineering can get it, basically.
Okay.
Alright, start for services. Let's get us some money.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 1-1.
Proceeding to landing pad 1-1.
The docking computer has been functioned.
Oh, 261,000 of that guy's bounty was Alliance bounty.
Really?
Yeah, and there was like 300,000 that's FedMic Electric Partners bounty.
Well, he didn't do very well because he got fucked over by police, you, me. I was in a wing, for fuck's sake. So he's not going to be...
Engaging pad restraints.
Okay, here we are. Take that, and that. All repairs are complete. I need you to go to contact.
Advanced maintenance.
Yeah, 261 was Alliance, and 308 belonged to FedMic Electronics Partners, who I'm on very good terms with.
Yeah.
So, redeem all bounty vouchers. Please confirm. Plus, I get a bonus 90,000 for completing the mission. So when I finish the mission, I will get 90,000 for killing that guy as well. So a total of over 600,000 in vouchers, bounty, and mission credits just for that one kill. For me.
That's crazy.
And that was shared too. Like, can you imagine?
That would be like 1 million bounty.
And it was shared equally between you and I, despite the fact that I brought more weapons to the table. But you benefited, the point being you benefit from more from being in the wing with me than I do from you, except that we would not, there's no way I would have won by myself.
But you also had all the police with you.
Yeah, there was quite a few, wasn't there? There was like about 9
5
police.
or 6 at least.
I don't know. I counted 7. I think at one point I counted 7 green flags on the radar. So.
Oh Jesus! And then us two makes 9 altogether.
Yeah, it was probably one of the bigger battles. Certainly one of the larger victories.
That was a pretty big battle for having one opposition.
Well, yeah, but he brought it on himself, too. Like, what the fuck?
Yes. I'm gonna jump out and chase this guy that I've been chasing. Oh, shit.
He's winged and has help
There's
from...
a bunch of police here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of police. He's in a wing, and he's flying a python that's, like, probably 80% the way to being maxed out. No, I'm sorry. Like, he can be...
Check.
His rating was deadly. That's why we got the 500,000, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, hang on, let me just see what we get here for the mission cred. Mission cred.
Hey, you're 1. Oh, well, now you're getting further away from me. You're 1.49 kilometers away from me. You were 1.33 kilometers.
I'm still
and then I went to the docking bay.
Yeah, I'm still in the starbase here.
Yeah, but I went into the actual docking bay, so I moved. Like, I went down to outfitting, so it moved.
Oh, actually, I can get rid of these freaking ass. I'm not sure I want to now, but we can get rid of the anacondas chasing us if I go and cash this in now, because the mission that causes this to happen is done.
Okay, so we could go cash that baby in.
And it's Michael Benez. He's 2 of 2 targets, so with his death, that will be the last anaconda anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so I get half the reward that I can. You can get up to 180,000 at credit bonus reward, but that 90,000 for an anaconda isn't really that much bonus anyway. I mean, it really isn't. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go back to the Cabrew system?
Yeah, if you want to do that, but I just realized I have a shield generator C. Why do I have a C?
Upgrade it.
Yeah, I'm going for a B because that's the biggest I can get right now.
Yeah, you can get that. So, the Cabrew system also has some, well, I can come back right away. It's only 1 jump.
Okay.
So you can stay here and do your mission by yourself if you want, but I am going to,
I need to get rid of my, vehicle bay. I was over my power limit.
well, you know you can shut shit off at your modules, right? So you can save on power by shutting modules down that you're not using.
I know, but this way my ship's also lighter, so it's more agile for combat.
Yeah.
I'm not going on a planet right now.
I'm not really too worried about energy. Like, when energy is scarce, I just shut stuff off because you're not using your vehicle bay like all the time, so you just turn it off. It like sucks back 4% of your power reserve. Oh yeah, this is cool. It turns out the station Poop City is in orbit of a planet that has a station called Anvil Plant.
Okay.
Like Spy versus Spy, Anvil Plant.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I always loved Spy versus Spy. It was like. I guess you're probably
really got into it.
You're probably a bit too young. You know, it's from Mad Magazine and.
Yeah, I know who they are. The black and white spy guys.
Yeah, and there was a game that was created for them, and you tie up a string and you plant the anvil on the end of it, and then when the other guy walks in and he's a door, the anvil falls on his head, and you get like you kill the other guy. It's a 2-player game for the Commodore 64.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I like this game alone has a lot of like obscure references like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like not so obvious, but like if you get it, you're like, yeah, that's funny. I get it.
The other day, I ran into a commander, an NPC commander, Salvor Hardin.
Oh yeah.
You know who that is?
Sounds familiar.
Mayor of the First Foundation, Asimov's Foundation series.
You know who I came across? An NPC commander called Captain Insano.
Ooh.
And that's a Billy Madison reference.
Oh, is it?
Captain Insano was his favorite wrestler.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Yep. So I found that funny. I'm like, I'm killing Captain Insano.
Neat.
And Billy wanted to do that, or I'm pretty sure it was Billy Madison it was from, but he wanted to do that because he laughed at him.
There was a lot, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of those references I just don't get because I don't know everything, obviously. But there's a lot of sci-fi references that just crop up.
Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be like a Han Solo somewhere in this universe.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
And I don't mean Commander Han Solo.
No.
Because I'm sure that's there too.
There is.
Alright, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
You're clear to plot your own course. Darkon signing off.
Romeo, India. This station is under Alliance control. Please comply with Thargoid flight regulations. Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 03. Clear for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned.
Access before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission,
Landing successful. Notifying ground crew. Glad you arrived safely, Commander.
Starcon to all vessels. Check your speed inside the docking. This is a Starcon regulations reminder. Please do not obstruct the access corridor during arrival or departure.
Let's just go out and see
Enjoy your stay.
if Mr. Benny's is following us further into the station still.
There we go. I have returned.
Guess what happened? This Michael Benes character, he interdicts me like right at the start, as soon as I jump into the Cabrew system.
Yeah.
So I fight him for a minute. He deploys a fighter, like a Condor class fighter, which is able to evade my weapons, stays just outside of weapons range. I never got its shields down. So the target, the main target, the mothership, falls behind because I engaged my my afterburners, my thruster.
Yeah.
And I then shut off flight assist and spun around and started shooting at it, so it fell behind. Its fighter follows and pursues me, but never does. It can't get through my shields. It's just not tough enough.
Yeah.
And it gets all the way to the point where, okay, well, I'm at another point where I can decide to stay or leave, right?
Yeah.
So I decide, okay, I'm just going to leave because this is pointless. I'm not going to win, and neither is he. So, not that I would let him anyway. But anyway, so I disappear, and nothing happens. I make my way towards the starbase. He appears in front of me somehow. on the opposite side of the starport, right? It's just like his icon appears. And I'm like, how the hell did you get way over there? Like,
he frame shift out it. He jump drived out of the system and then back into the system.
And then what? Beat me all the way into the station to like Planet 5 or wherever the hell we were, and like it didn't make any sense.
Yep.
So anyway,
it's magic.
It's magic. So he magically teleports in front of me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. This is bullshit. So I beat him to the starport this time. Got into the starport after almost overshooting it. And I get into the starport, I line it up for the dock, and there he is again. He followed me into the starport. Like, I hear this whap, and it's like, oh, and he's jumped in all of a sudden, right? And he jumps in behind me, so I go around the other side of the starport. He chases me around the starport. Like, we're inside the firing zone. I'm not deploying my weapons. He chases me around the frickin' starport, deploys his weapons, and starts shooting at me, but he doesn't hit because I'm going around the starport, and the starport's between me and him. I turn on my docking computer, and this is why the docking computer is still relevant. I turn on the docking computer, and then the docking computer lines me up with the space doors.
Okay.
I get through the space doors on my own power, like I engage my engine. He still starts shooting at me, so the police ships, of course, start swarming him. They head out to him. They started dealing damage to him. He de-targets me, starts targeting them, and finally he realizes he's going to lose this, so he takes off. He also had some kind of long-range weapon that resembled the point defense weapon that I use.
Okay, I use the point defense, and I think I know what it is. Is it the burst cannons? Those things are shotgun, like, I believe it's the burst cannons that are the ones that are the shotgun, like, kinetic projectiles.
Well, anyway, they're glowing. They're glowing like lasers, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. But he's shooting them at me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I get inside the starport. He teleports away. He jumps away. Like, I thought he was within 6 kilometers of the starport. I thought the starport's gravity well would trap him here, and I thought for sure that they're gonna push him in here, and he's gonna get screwed. He won't be able to jump out. But no, he's able to jump out after about a minute and a half, and so it was delayed his jump, but he still was able to jump away. But now I'm at the point where I can end the mission, so I'm just going to end it. But what a fucker! Like, some of these NPCs...
He won't give up.
He won't give up. Like, if I went outside the starport right now, I have this expectation that somehow he would just jump in front of me. But it's like, he's getting desperate. Like, it's coming up on the end of the mission, so he's got to, like... He's totally
My target's about to reach their target.
Yeah, so he's totally got to end the mission, or else he's gonna lose. But the thing is, the mission's over only in 6 days. I think it's 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can probably sense you're close to your target, so...
Yeah, I'm at 3-3 quantity, and Michael Benny's is at 2-2, and it's 6 days away from being due. So, anyway, yeah, but I'm like at the point where I can end the mission right now, so I'm going to do that. But it was just like, fucking Christ. And I'm going to get about $1 million for this, I think. We'll just see here. A mission board. Okay, I've got 12.4 million, so I've already got like 2 million new credits tonight. Claiming reward. First reward, there's 2 missions that are successful here. First one's 580,000, including the 90,000 bonus. For,
oh my god.
90,000 bonus. Commercial samples are offloaded.
So, I just want to point something out quickly here as well. I just killed this guy. He was in a Cobra.
Oh, and I just got another 430,000. Sorry, I just got another 4. So that's now taking me to 13.4 million total.
Nice.
All in one fucking flight, and all involving this one fucking anaconda that just would not stop.
Would not fuck off.
Would not fuck off. Just would not quit. I've got two more missions in the FedNIC system I can take on if I want. One of the missions.
I'm jumping out of the FedNIC for a minute.
Okay, but there's like there's a 1.8 million credit bonus at the Cabral Observatory. Rating is Master. They need six of those sentries have to be bumped off.
I just need to deliver my mission success to these guys so they can all jump for joy in the fact that 8 different people now are not going home to their families because I assassinated them for them.
Did you ever take on one of those civilian, I'm going to kill all the civilian missions? The ones like, we have some wet work for you, and you take on the wet work and then they tell you after the fact, by the way, you're going to be murdering women and children on this Beluga class ship that has got virtually no armaments to speak of.
Well, no, I haven't had that. I haven't taken on any of those missions.
Yeah.
But what I have done is I have destroyed, on 2 occasions, a dolphin because the pilot was wanted.
For some reason. I'm a wanted pilot. I know, I'll take the wimpiest ship that we can possibly put together in this game.
Well, they probably think maybe we'll get the sympathy vote. Oh, we don't want to kill the passengers. We're not going to kill this guy for the passengers.
No, you can't hold passengers hostage. Kill them all. We can't negotiate with terrorists.
That was my approach. It was like, well, you should have did your research before you got on that ship with the guy. Don't you motherfuckers know how to use Google? Like, if he's clearly wanted to us, we're going to tell you guys, hey, motherfuckers wanted. There should be an app for that.
Yeah, if you were if I were a passenger in this game, I wouldn't want to travel anywhere. Like, Christ, the galaxy's full of lunatics that just want to kill you.
Yeah, like,
and stay on your
put
planet.
me in my little station and
unless you can buy your own ship, replete with bristling with weapons. I'm not going to trust anyone else.
Uh-oh. I just am trespassing.
Just because you're Canadian doesn't mean you're an idiot, and you know when weapons are required and when they're not.
Yeah, Canada's not like as anti-gun as people think. People have guns.
Yeah, people have guns. They just don't.
We don't kill other people with those guns.
We just don't kill them all the time. Exactly. It's not that we don't know how to use weapons or that we're afraid to use weapons when they're called for. It's just that we don't carry them around with us to, like, go shopping.
Hey, look at how big my gun is.
Yeah.
I bet you want to touch my gun.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
What is it with the Americans anyway? They can't ever agree on things that are so obvious to everyone else. Like, healthcare. Should we have universal healthcare? No. Like, we're debating here, like, universal dental care, universal drug coverage, things that matter to people's lives. Those are the things that we should be talking about in today's day and age. Not whether or not.
I think dental is a great idea. Dental is just
dental should be universal. Absolutely should be universal.
Like 100% wholeheartedly agree. Like, that is just as important to your health as
surgery.
Getting your surgeries, getting your shots. Like, you can get an abscessed tooth, which the infection can run to your heart. Like, you can die from bad
easily.
teeth.
Yeah, you can. And sometimes people do. So.
Yeah, like, it should be considered a healthcare thing.
But no,
like put me into Parliament there for like a day. Let me do my little argument why it should be.
Oh, don't worry.
Universal.
There'll be plenty of conservatives there to tell you that you'll be running every dentist out of the country and that there'll be no dental care left in Canada if you do this. That's what they used to say about Canadian universal health care in Canada. The doctors will all leave. Well, sometimes
that's why my rebuttal is, well, it's funny how few doctors we have here, isn't it?
Sometimes they do leave. You have known one or two that early in their career. But, I mean, they went to work in the Bahamas, and then they realized, gee, the grass isn't so green here. You know, and they have to hire security, and there's a reason that they're paid more, because everyone's trying to, like, bust into their estate that they live on. And no wonder, because you're living in a country where, you know, the vast majority of the population is employed in what? Hospitality and tourist care. So they're not making tons of money. And,
or crops.
Yeah. And you, a doctor, are like wallowing in cash, and you know you wonder why, gee, people are going to try to steal from you. Well, sorry, if you're living like a fucking, if you're living like a feudal lord and treating everyone else like serfs, what do you expect? And I'm not talking about how polite you're being. Yeah, exactly. I'm not talking about how polite you act towards them. You can smile and wave and give them money every once in a while to the beggars in the street, but that doesn't really add up to what people want. I don't want to live their lives like that. I'm thinking of one doctor in particular who I went to school with. He's complaining, oh, I don't know why.
No, they make you feel good, just so you keep your wits about you.
Your Ferrari is parked in there.
Oh, damn it. What's going on here? Well,
I just love this starport poop city.
Wait.
No doubt there'll be a starport called Pew Pew any day.
Can you hear me?
What's that? Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're a bit delayed, but I can hear you.
Starcom to all ships. Ensure you have received authorization access before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, you'll need to exit the facility immediately.
Well, that's the last time I ever donate money.
Donate money to what?
I donated money to one of these factions here, 200,000 credits. And then my game fucking froze for a minute and desynced me out so bad that, like, I tried multiple different things. I left the other voice call we were in. That did nothing. I disabled the voice comms, re-enabled them. That did nothing.
Yeah, well, I heard you say, "Are you still there?" a few times. I was like, "Yes, I'm still here," and then you suddenly disappeared. So I guess you weren't hearing me.
I think that was probably while I was leaving the wing, because it gave me a cooldown timer on leaving the wing.
Yeah, that's when it's resyncing.
Yeah, probably.
It has to reset. Well, no, it does have to resync after a certain amount of shit happens inside of a wing.
Well, I could tell that I was a little desynced when I saw you flying. You probably saw in my flying. That was probably very choppy.
No, sometimes it is, but it clears itself up too, and then it goes smooth.
Yeah.
Like, we're not that far apart. You're not, like, in Timbuktu. You're in freaking...
Yeah.
You're in, like, Oshawa, or where the hell you are. I don't know. You're fairly close
Sarnia.
there. Sarnia, I beg your pardon.
Yes.
Okay, so now what do we get here?
I forgot I got limpets again.
We get a surge.
Got any good missions here, motherfuckers? Assassinate Pirate Lord. Oh wait, that's a follow-on mission. Why can't I do this?
I'm coming back to Fednik right now.
Okay, well, I'll go to Fednik then.
Why? Where are you? I don't even know.
I went down to Meldrith.
I'm trying to avoid that system. I don't know why though.
I just went there to turn in my 2 missions quick. I don't have anything tied to this system.
Well, I have the wall. I also have a mission in Walmiri. What it is, I don't know. Okay, so
I'm gonna go to a galaxy map. You tell me where you want to be.
I've already set
I'll
it up.
make it so.
It's Fednik, Planet 10D, and Cabral.
So,
The Cabral Observatory.
you're at Cabru right now, right?
Poop City.
You're at Poop City?
No, like QQ City. And we're
Fedmich
leaving
is not far away. Did you say Walmari?
Walmart?
Or Walmiri? Walmiri?
No, Fednik, I'm headed there now. I'm already in hyperspace.
So am I then.
Holy shit, there's a big
I'm on my way there.
You know, they should have like an astronomical event, like a big chunk of rock hits the planet and causes one of those big craters to appear. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to watch.
Or a supernova.
Well, you kind of get those with the
like nuke a whole system.
Yeah.
Just like take an entire, like, and make it just like a minor system or something, but take a fucking system.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
You'd want to be jumping out of it before the thing went off, though.
Well, no shit. Hopefully you don't have any ships stored at the one and only station there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they've been erased. I know, if something like that was going to happen, it would happen when the Thargoids, like, got it into their head that, or whatever they use for thinking, it was time for stronger measures. Oh, by the way, I went into a conflict zone, low intensity, and I tried deploying those pods, the limpets.
Oh yeah.
And do you realize that those ships, when they're fighting, they don't release any cargo? They just get blown up. But they don't actually have cargo that they relinquish. So having pods and running through there, which, you know, ordinarily would be a great idea, doesn't get you anything. You can just sit there and watch. I watched, but it was kind of weird when I did this. It was the Federal Navy versus the local system. So I don't know if it was Hudson that was like pushing his agenda or something down their throats, or like what the hell was going on. But it was the Federation was attacking the system. And I was just like, well, this is weird.
Oh man, I'm trying to pull someone out of the frame shift right now.
It's a Majestic class battleship. Ah! And if you can do that, you can pull a Majestic class ship out of hyperspace.
It's a scout.
I will.
Scout.
I'll bury your children.
Don't bury my children.
I won't bury your children. I'll bury your children. I will have your children.
You'll marry my children. Oh.
Well, I can
thought
do
you
that
said
too.
you will bury them. Wait, Wait. I'm confused what berry means now.
Yes. Cabral Observatory. 10 seconds.
That's what I was thinking in my head. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think honestly, I don't think if I had children, I'd really want to know anything about their sex lives. It would be like, okay, that's really, unless you're being harmed in some way, I don't really need to know.
Yeah, no kidding. I do not want to know when they're that age. I don't even want to think about that yet.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's a son or daughter. Like, some guys, like, their sons, like, it's like, oh, they get all macho and they think their son has to be like some sort of king in bed or something. And it's like, what the hell are you?
That's weird.
That's weird, yeah. But you run into this phenomenon sometimes, especially with hockey dads. They're the worst for that.
Oh, he didn't jump. What the hell did he do?
What?
Oh, he blew a heat sink. That asshole. Where are you? Not you. That asshole, I mean. There he is.
Okay, I'm at Cabral Observatory, so you better get here.
Oh, I've got a lot Alliance ships coming in. They're scanning my... they scanned my ship. The Alliance. They're like, you guys continue fighting. We don't care about this.
Yeah, well...
Oh, I think I took out, like, his systems or something, because he was sitting at 2% not moving. Ooh, 77,000 credit bounty. What?
Neat. I'm wanted now. It says the wanted flag just came online. And let's see if we can get the gun turrets to shoot at me on my way by to land.
Oh, I do have a limpet set up. Go limpet. Get me my materials that I'll need for my, whatchamacallit. You know, that thing. Oh, almost forgot to open my cargo scoop. The engineering, yeah.
That better be you in the background coming in.
I'm not moving. I'm literally sitting still, letting my limpets collect for me.
Okay, well that isn't good because that means someone's on me here.
A player?
No, it's an NPC pirate ship.
Oh. Well, I'm about to boogie on out here anyways. I'll come towards you.
Oh, good.
We'll make it a
Let's just go
great
over
evening.
here and see if the gun turrets start shooting at me.
I'm jumping onto your beacon. I see your wing signal. Oh yeah, I should probably make sure that's still on, eh?
Yeah, well, you can always just come to Cabral Observatory. You'll get here one way or the other. But
Oh, is that where you're under attack at?
well, it's faster if you just use the signal. But anyway.
I'm already using the signal, so I'm on my way over. You're a pretty decent distance away, that's right, yeah. 2,000 light seconds. I can dig.
Yeah, you don't want to get too close to these fuckers because they'll take you out with their...
You know what I find amazing? How...
Hang on, I gotta concentrate. I'll let you know when I'm done. There we go. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, what I find interesting is how science has said many times over and over again that the speed of light is the fastest thing, and you can't go faster than the speed of light.
That's normally true.
I know, but the speed of light is the max, the top speed they used to say, but this game treats it like the bottom stepping stone, the first step on a flight of stairs up the Statue of Liberty or something.
Yeah, well, hang on, I'm under attack now.
Well, I'm coming in again. Well, I'm really close, I mean. Using that wing signal.
Guardian class skimmer. I've been hit by 2 missiles.
Shit. Yeah, the missiles don't do much to shields though. You've got a lot of shield buffs.
This guy's at 10% and he's still firing goddamn missiles at me.
That's why I've been trying to get into this whole using the targeting.
I'm being penalized 340 credit bounty for assaulting the Guardian. And we just blew another one up. A turret is attacking me, but I'm letting him have it. Returning fire.
Too fast for orbital cruise. That's painful.
Oh, you're under attack, are you? Shields are down.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Enemy target destroyed. I'm at 99%.
I was gonna say your hull didn't like move at all. I was just keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, 44,500. So I'm gonna go try getting the data out of the data panel, and then that's it for this round.
You mean I'm gonna not even get there in time?
I don't think so. There were only
a minute 40 away.
There were only 3 targets this time. Usually there's more. Unless the other 3 are hiding.
Going up.
I still need you to scout and find out if there's any other targets in the area.
Well, I'm on my way. From misery to happiness to be.
Cause this fucker... What the hell is that? It's Warren shield emitters. And the rest are pieces of skimmer.
Pick the Warren shield emitters. That's a...
vital piece of equipment.
Material. Oh, you're targeting a data point now. I see. See how it is. Well, I'm targeting your SRV. Ooh, you're wanted. Oh, I wonder what your bounty is. 6,400 credits. How badly do I want that? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't shoot you down. Afterburner boost. I can see your SRV. Tell me if you can see this. Oh, jeez. I forgot. They're gimbaled.
I'm getting more fines the longer I stay inside the zone of death.
Am I hitting any of the bad guys?
What are you doing? You just ran into the ground, you moron.
I know. But I'm gonna shoot the bad guys for you.
Oh, good.
Ready?
Here.
Ready? Here we go.
Ooh, you have nice sounding and looking weapons.
They are upgraded weapons from. Oh yeah, I also bought the color thing.
Oh, isn't that
I bought
nice?
the purple ones.
You can't really tell what color they are.
I can. But my multi-cannons have been upgraded at the guy that upgrades shit. Engineers, they've been engineered. Man, I've smoked some pot tonight, I guess. Why does it say, like, I'm being hit? What am I being hit by? Are you shooting me?
I was wondering when you would notice.
I was like, what is that little tick on my shield?
What the hell's
wait.
going on?
Did I get you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm moving.
I got your shields there. Saw them light up. Yeah. Or I could just target you and have everything auto-aim at you.
Or you could, yes.
Alright. I'm not gonna shoot your shields anymore.
No.
What?
Right.
I'm being scanned.
You're being analyzed. Here.
You are
Ooh.
This is what I do to analyzers.
What did I get? Oh! Careful.
Oh my god.
Smoked too much pot, I think.
That was hilarious, though.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that from your view. Are you posting this video after?
Yeah. You can go
Good.
watch it.
I want to see that.
You can watch it after.
Oh, I'm going. Well, tomorrow sometime, because after I'm done here, I'm going to bed. But it's 1:14.
It's already 1:14. Holy shit.
Yep. I know. Did I hit you again?
Oh, I'm way the hell up in the sky somewhere. Where the fuck am I? Okay.
Oh, I see you over here somewhere. What are you doing? I was like, what are you doing down there? Shield's offline.
Fuck! Holy shit, I went up in this freaking sky.
What? I just got hit by my own missiles because of you.
What the hell is going on here? Uh-oh.
You are tumbling.
So, what the fuck is going on?
What? Wait, what's going on here?
Oh, incoming missile.
Oh, jeez, there it goes. Where's the...
What the hell? Ah! Stop launching the missile, for fuck's sake. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Okay, wait. Watch this. Okay, firing now. Oh, it went right away.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it doing it right away now? Like, before it was delayed.
Well, I don't know, but it's taking down my shield, so...
I know, I'm keeping an eye on your shield. You still have 2 layers left.
For the moment.
For the moment. Why are my shields not going up? Are you still shooting me?
No, running away. Run away!
I am going to land on you.
I have a drug addict after me.
No, don't listen to him. He's just a crazy drug addict who's running away from his imagination.
Yeah, who's now protected by his ship and cannot be chased any further. Unless you blow his ship out there from underneath him.
Oh, shit. forgot.
Let's see here.
My SRV, I took my SRV off.
Oh, that wasn't good. How can you help if you don't even have an SRV?
Like I was. I will shoot from sky.
I know, but you can't.
I will be air support.
You can't be SRVing.
I'll be air support for SIVing.
Okay. And now, according to this,
watching you.
According to this, we have 3 more we have to get, but we have to leave the system and then come back to get them. So.
Landing gear retracted.
I almost hit the bottom of this ship.
Yeah, well, that could be destructive.
Oh no, I was going like maybe 3 meters per second, so it would have been like just a love tap.
I know, but you'd have to go, if you went faster, you'd be able to do damage.
Oh yeah, but I didn't want to hit your ship because you're 100% on 91.
Yeah, although that Anaconda, which is an even bigger class vessel than me, fucking nailed me at one point and didn't rip my shields down. What the hell?
Wait, there's something behind us.
Oh, that's the base. It comes up in.
That's the base?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's tripping out now. The further we get away.
It gets all anxious and all moldy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, now what are we gonna do now? Let's attack something else. There's one more mission. Let's see. Cabral.
Oh, Jesus. There's ground there.
I think it was smoking too much ganja, so.
And then I got a delivery contract offered to me. Does it look like I'm in my Type 7?
There we go. Let's go to the 70 Burguinis system.
I'm following you.
There's some rare.
I just look at what you're targeting and I go to it.
Alright then.
Or I could just scan your wake. That would be nice too, because then I get a wake scan out of it.
Wolf 1487 will be good enough for now. What's in this system? It is a oh, it's this place. It's the one with the hamsters.
Oh, Jesus.
It's got the hamsters running the freaking power to the base.
Oh man, I'm catching up on you real quick. Jeez.
I'll be careful
Jesus.
because it's aimed at the ground for some reason. Okay, so...
You wanted to be like me. Hit the dirt.
No, if I wanted to do that, I'd turn my flight assist off and then just let the gravity suck me back down to the planet. Let's see here. The rare artwork is there. This is Cabral. This one is the Huxley Landing, which we were just at and don't want. We have the Ancient Ruins. So why...
You have a wanted tag.
Yeah. Mission Giver, rare artwork, and Day in Court. Yeah, so the hamsters are where you deliver the artwork. So here's what we'll do. We'll go to 70 Burguinis. It's our last mission. And what I'm going to do is this. We're going to energize my long-range thingamabob.
Alright. Gotta love those long-range thingamabobs.
We have 6 premium FSD injects, and it will take us, quite a ways.
Did I re-engineer the FST injector? I think I did.
You don't need to worry about that in your case because you'll be able to jump this far without having to worry about it.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering how far I could go with an inject.
Synthesis is complete. Switching to rare artwork salvage. Opening galaxy map. And the winner is... Hell yeah. 33 light years, not a problem. In fact, if we wanted, we could go all the way, we could jump 40 light years in this thing right now.
Ooh.
So...
Where do you find the injects again?
Underneath the inventory.
Inventory. No manifest scanner installed. Oh, in my inventory.
Okay, we're ready to go.
FSD injection. I don't have enough. Anything for any of them. Told me. So, what is the name of the system?
70 Virginis.
70 Virginis. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to scan your wake anyways.
You'll be able to in just a moment.
I've got your low wake.
Yeah, that won't help you. You need the high one.
I know, but no, I want to scan it for scan data.
Friendship drive. Friendship drive now charging. There we go. We're off.
We're heading to New Frontier. Oh, come on. Don't make me. Okay. I'm aligned with the escape vector. Just do it.
And we have to scan the system. Weapons panel 3.
Incoming mission critical message.
Incoming mission critical message. I'm now friendly with the Alliance.
Boop, boop.
4F is the target. The Mafia in Fednik wants me to go kill someone, but I'm not going to do that.
Funny because someone sent me to kill the Mafia in Fednik.
They're trying to drive a wedge.
Remember how I was killing some people just not long ago? Yeah, that was the Fednik Mafia that was killing.
Yeah. Well,
I might just go kill some more of them. It was fun. Little bastards didn't know it in them.
Alliance Enforcer.
I got a meat stick upstairs and I would love to eat it right now.
4F. Navigation computer laying a course for 4F. Lock destination. Destination locked. Stars been scanned. Therefore,
I think I found you. There he is.
Kitten's Claws.
Yeah, V2.
Okay.
That's what happens when you let kids name your ships.
4F it is.
You've heard of Ark, right? The game Ark, where
yes, Ark
it's like a survival the survival game where you like tame dinosaurs and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I tamed a T-Rex in that game.
Oh yeah.
ask the kids, well, what should I name this cool T-Rex that I got? The
Puppy.
answer I got and the answer I went with, and I'm glad I did because that was probably the coolest T-Rex name on the whole server. It was Sparkle Face.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
Oh man, like, it may be like dumb, but it's hilarious. It's so dumb.
That is pretty hilarious. Okay, we have a gas giant. It is a class 2 gas giant, and we are moving towards moon number F.
F?
F is in... F is in kitten
way out
claws.
F is in kitten claws, okay. Because
That
those
goes
two
together.
letters mixed together.
Yeah.
I guess I'm providing close air support.
I guess so. You haven't got any SRVs.
Yeah, I took that shit off. You can eat my nutsack for all I care.
Unless it's an orbit, and I don't know if it's an orbit yet. It might be an orbit. Hang on. Double check.
Where's F? It's either orbit or at this base, because that seems to be the only thing on this planet.
No, it's in orbit.
I am orbiting. What do we do?
Well, right now you orbit.
Well, I am at fairly
Yeah,
high
you're-
speed.
And you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, orbiting. You can only orbit a certain number of ways.
Oh wait, I'm right behind you again.
Yes. That's also what you're supposed to be doing. Holy shit, this thing is a lumpy planet, eh?
Oh whoa. I was following your tail, but I didn't realize how far behind you I actually was. You were around, like, out of my sight around the planet.
Yeah, well, don't try to fly through the planet to reach me because you won't succeed.
No, I'm not. I decided I'll just keep to what I was doing, and all will be good. Yeah, it is a very lumpy planet. I love how open this cockpit is on this ship. Like, gives me a lot of view angles. Like, the whole roof is glass.
Servers are going down for maintenance in 30 minutes. That'll be to process the update for the Thargoids.
Whoop whoop. Oh, wait. You know what it's gonna be?
Thargoids are going to invade.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of power play cycles changing.
Or that.
Which means... Well, wait, what do I get for this? Oh, yeah, it's only 50,000. I don't care that much.
Hang on. Concentrating. Busy. I found the mission objective. It is in orbit, and we are 2, 1, and we just passed it. Because we are being idiots. Wait a second, where the hell did it go? It just disappeared.
What was it?
It was the mission target. It's gone.
Oh, did it have a name other than mission target?
No, it was just mission target.
Oh.
Okay, we found it. Hang on. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go
So what you have to do now
fall
is...
down your wake.
You have to follow support.
Wait, are you on the planet then?
No, I'm in orbit.
Oh, you're in orbit.
Yeah. Stand by. And now it seems they're getting the rare artwork. We have it. Mission critical message coming in. Scrap food cartridges. Actually, we're going to deploy 3 more collectors. Okay, so we'll sit here now and collect garbage. And there you are, watching me collect the garbage.
Did it work?
Well, you're 22 kilometers away. You're pretty far out there, but
It semi-worked. If we were in a combat situation, we could fly towards each other and it wouldn't take long.
no. But now you have to just fly in.
Yeah, I'm pretty fast when I'm boosting, and I can boost pretty often. I almost don't fall below 400. What do I get to? Like, I think it was 393.
Here you come.
No, 6.
You're 10 kilometers now in closing.
Yes, sir.
8, 7, 6. You can probably see my limpets out doing their business.
Not quite yet. Okay.
Okay, limpets are reporting no more collection targets, but what the hell's going on? Oh, there I am. Would you like some of the inventory as a reward?
Some garbage?
You can have 2 units of scrap.
Oh, wow. I feel like honored and...
There you go. There, I dumped them. And we can have... Oh, there's 3... Here, this hydrogen fuel. That's somewhat valuable. There you go.
Target cargo dropped.
And there's your reward. What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean?
You leave me no choice except to do this.
Turning on your lights?
Yes, I've turned on the light.
I don't know how to turn on lights.
Well, you can go to your panel on the right side under functions, and there's a function there to turn on your lights, but you can also map it to your thingamabob. Your what's it? Marvelous work, Commander Trrium. Return to the hamster wheel. Why are there cables on your broken, depaintified ship?
Cables? What do you mean cables?
Well, you got like wires sticking out of like one of the One of the, what the hell? Lost cargo? Bullshit. It's not registering on my ship anymore, it says.
So you gotta pick up that cargo that you just dropped.
Yeah, apparently.
Alright, well, I'll just back out of your way. Deploy some limpets again.
I guess
Don't forget to reopen your cargo scoop.
There it is. I don't know how this happened, but anyway. I need you to do that.
Where's your limpets?
It won't let me. I'll have to manually collect the artwork. Stand by. It's required for a mission, but without it I don't get shit.
So you mean I shouldn't shoot it with the missiles?
Ah, fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck.
What?
Just fucking give me a second here. Ah, fuck! No, give me the fucking... Oh, you piece of shit. What do you mean collect your 0 of 5? It says I have 5 limpets.
Yeah.
But I can't use them to collect this thing. 10 of 64 capacity. Functions. Okay, fine, I'll do it the hard way. Assuming I'm allowed to. Yeah, it won't let me use the limpets.
That's weird. Wonder if I switched my limpets.
Don't.
I'm not going to, but like they're not redded out or anything. They seem to be able to be active.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. We gotta do this over now.
What was destroyed?
The artwork, the mission target was destroyed because I collided with it. It wouldn't accept it into the cargo bay.
Oh no.
It doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Once you drop it, it becomes...
Ay, 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 ay.
Target scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we'll do this again.
4, 3, 2.
I picked one up. I'll pick some up extra just in case.
You do that. It won't help me a damn.
Yeah, if you can't pick them up, it's not gonna help, is it?
Come on, you vicious little fucking bitch. Give me my mission target. Preferably before the clock runs down and I'm not allowed to continue the mission. Fucking stupid game has got bugs in it still that just don't make any sense. Like, what the hell kind of developer codes things so that, oh, your freaking limpet just don't work anymore. Sorry, you can't collect anything. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not sure.
Like, under what conditions would a limpet not be able to collect something?
Unless it was used as some sort of exploit prevention.
For what?
I don't know, maybe people were able to trade that and...
No, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
It's not the only thing about this game that doesn't make any sense. It's not exactly the only bug. If it were, that would be pretty fantastic, but it's not.
Oh. I'll probably be heading to bed, though.
Well, you do what you gotta do, but I'm gonna finish this mission. One way or the fucking other.
Yeah, it's 1:45 and I'm beat.
I already slept tonight for a while, so I've got some sleep already logged. I don't have to go to sleep again right away.
Yeah. I got woke up at 6, or not 6 this morning, 9 as well. Actually, probably around 6 as well for a little bit. I just ignored everything and went back to sleep.
Move! I thought I had a job this morning, so I stopped looking for work. Only to find out last thing in the day that, oh, you might not have a job now. So now I gotta figure that out tomorrow and get this woman sorted out so that she can explain to me whether or not I'm actually working for this company or not.
After all the shit they put you through, maybe you don't want it anymore.
Well, I've got other jobs I can work on, but I've got to be working by the end of February or deep trouble.
Yeah.
The problem is until someone says you're hired formally. But I mean, how many different ways do you have to put it? Like, the way she was talking,
yeah.
She may not have said actually the words "you are hired," but like she's the recruiter. She's not gonna say that. She's the go-between between you and the company that will determine whether or not you're hired. So for her to like all of a sudden come up with a grid that I have to successfully complete in order to win the position is kind of bullshit. Like, no, you should already be telling me if I haven't got the job. We were talking about it as if the words she used are there, moving forward with your candidacy. Alright, we've been interviewed twice. Now you're handing me a grid. That suggests that there's more interviews to come, which there aren't really supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to get like process ironed out.
Yeah.
And she better have some answers tomorrow, or you know, that's exactly what'll happen. If she was just like, oh, and we're just basically, we just wanted to determine if we should represent your candidacy, I'm like, well, you know, there's about 1 million companies out there that do that. I don't think we need to go through lengthy interview processes to determine whether or not I can be a consultant. That's not how the game. It's not how the game works. I've never heard of that happening before.
Scammed. Oh no.
And the other thing is, I don't actually have these people, like, I don't have their phone number. Well, I can find out, I guess, easily enough, but, like, I'm not in instantaneous contact with them. So, she can sit there and tell them whatever lies she wants to. And I'm willing to go along with that to a point, but we're almost at the point where I'm going to break down and call their offices and see if I can talk to someone directly, find out about this job, and see what the company's view is on the subject, and cut the recruiter right out of the situation.
Yeah. You let me know where I'm needed, okay, then I'll just go there without you.
Yeah. Well, precisely.
You're not gonna do shit for me. I forgot to request docking again. Trespassers will be eliminated.
Well, basically my requirements are this, that you better tell me, like, the truth when you deal with me. And you would be amazed at how many recruiters there are in the consulting practice that don't tell you the truth. They will they lie, they obfuscate, they delay, I've had recruiters, like, not show up for meetings multiple times.
Wow.
And they don't, and they just basically, hear from them again. They claim that they want to talk to you. You go arrange a lunch meeting, you're at the restaurant, you call them. Oh, didn't I call you? No. Are you coming? And then, you arrange a second meeting thinking, okay, well, maybe someone made a mistake or whatever. And you do it again, and then they don't show up a second time. That happened to me, like, in January.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, why don't you call me when you have something serious to say, like, otherwise I don't really want to waste my time.
Yeah.
They don't realize that, like, looking for work is not a part-time thing. It's like, when you're a consultant and you are on the bench, that's your job, is like finding the next contract. So you don't like having your time wasted. And that's why I hate this.
I'd say.
That's why I hate this so fucking much, because you gotta dig through all the fucking lowlifes out there that don't fucking just tell you straight up what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm still not getting the mission target for this.
It'll pop up, I swear.
Yeah, when?
Hopefully before 15 minutes.
Is that what's left?
Well, it popped up not long ago saying 15 minutes.
No, it's at 30.
No, there was another one that went 15.
Yeah, you're right, they did. I didn't see it, but... Was it 45?
It actually popped up on the bottom right part of the screen as well.
We're actually at 10 minutes right now. I don't see the...
Yeah.
There's no bottom of the screen for me, I just see...
Yeah, that's true. They should have it static to the lower right corner of your vision. I think that was probably the most proper term I could use. Most descriptive. Anyways, I'm heading off now. I'm tired.
10 minutes. Okay.
You have a good night. It'll probably be at 2 a.m. that they do their shutdown.
Yeah, I know. If it doesn't happen soon, I'm just gonna bail, but whatever.
Alright, talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye for now.
approach speed. Access granted. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 3-5. Automated approach authorized.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Engaging pad restraints.
Access to docking facilities requires Thargoid authorization. Please submit request before entering the docking bay.
Alright everyone, with the server shutting down for weekly update, this is Commander Trrium signing off with thanks again to Frontier Developments for their subscription to my videos, these videos.
This is a flight regulation announcement. Please refrain from
At App Refactory, at youtube.com/App Refactory, you can also check out Commander Trrium's blog for elite information and information on these videos at ross613.wordpress.com. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone.